Hello, Gunner James 105. So this is a Canadian World War II sheepskin coat or Jeep coat or Mackinac. There was the type of coat's gone way back into, I think, 20s, 30s, 40s, maybe earlier than the 20s, but it's a style of coat that hunters and outdoorsmen, lumberjacks would use. And so it was adopted then with this heavy canvas and the sheep's wool, at least by, I believe the Americans had a version, the British had a version. And this type of coat, I know also traveled into the Korean War and a lot of times used by the Canadian artillery. And so there was a change where you can see this kind of a cream colored sheep's wool. The one I've seen, because there's not a lot out there, they're more of a green color, like a lighter green. All the wool is dyed green or a darker green in some cases, but it's double-breasted basically, and it'll do right up. So you can do one more button plus fasten that right up. You can roll the collar up, keep some of that wind off you. But it's very thick, and I'm getting very hot in this right now indoors. So this would keep you pretty warm. And in an open Jeep, colder temperatures, you've got your layers of clothing. Put this on top of that, and that's gonna keep you warm. It's not too bad. Cover your head, and away you go. So basically, it would normally have. It's missing the belt, so the belt would come across here. My wife did comment that it seemed like a very high position for a belt. Now I'm about 6 feet tall, and luckily this thing and 200 plus some pounds, so this fits not too bad. So I could wear this and be comfortable. So the way it works here now too is we've got this on the inside, this flap that can be fastened here to kind of keep things, if it's a windy day, keep things from flopping around. And you've got the wool, as I say, and it goes all the way through into the sleeves. And so we've got this canvas cover here. So for a close-up possibly on that, two large pockets, very large pockets. So they're pretty much coming down to there. You can fit a lot in there. And then down here is where, and I got my son-in-law to kind of help me verify. It's very faint, but it's showing an L for large. I've got a C broad arrow over here, and a date of what looks like 1943. So I'm not sure how that's showing up on the camera at all. But there's the only markings I can find on this coat. So there, and then I'll just remove it and show you one more feature, I guess, that because of the weight of the thing, if you're going to hang that up, it does have this little, it's a chain loop, so you can hang from that chain loop. And there is this here as well, a bit of an opening. It can also be buttoned closed. But if you're to sit in a vehicle, it helps that be open like that. But quite a rare piece. I've up until the person that sold this, he had quite a few uniform pieces for sale, and he had this here, and so I had never really investigated or seen it, and I can't find it in a book or a mention really on any of the websites, and I'm pretty sure this is a first for YouTube. So Canadian World War II sheepskin Jeep coat. Thanks for watching.